Hello and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, April 16th, 2025, we're taking a deep dive into AUDUSD, analyzing both the latest news and the chart data to formulate a trading strategy. Recent news indicates that the Australian dollar has seen upside momentum, propelled by a sell-off in the US dollar, pushing AUDUSD near the 0.6400 level. We also see conflicting reports, with some anticipating an interest rate cut by the Reserve Bank of Australia in May. Let's examine how these factors are reflected in the charts. Here's the daily chart for AUDUSD. Looking at the recent price action, we can see quite a bit of volatility. We've had some big up and down swings. Pay close attention to the range of these candles. It looks like we've mostly been trading in the range of 0.62 and 0.64 for the past few months. Let's zoom in to see that more closely. Zooming in on the daily chart from March 2nd, 2025 shows this consolidation range clearer. Notice how we've traded to 0.64 and rejected from that. It looks like that's where we're trading now. As the FX Street website mentioned, we could be approaching the yearly peak of 0.6408. If we break above this, we could test the November 2024 high of 0.6687. On the other hand, failure to break 0.6400 and sustained selling pressure could see the price head back to 0.62 and then potentially the 2025 floor of 0.5913. With the RBA possibly considering a rate cut in May, as mentioned by investing.com, a bearish scenario is plausible. However, the hawkish stance mentioned in the FX Street report suggests this may be less likely than anticipated. We need to watch upcoming economic data and RBA announcements. Let's examine the 1-hour chart to get a more granular view. We might be able to identify more short-term trading opportunities. Looking at the 1-hour chart, we can see some support around 0.6300, but it has been tested recently, so we need to see if it holds again. If that breaks, we can see prices quickly fall to the 0.62s. Now let's look at the 15-minute chart. Zooming in on the last day or two, there is a lot of chop. Here is the range we're trading in right now, between 0.633 and 0.635. There are no clear signals right now. Let's take a deeper look at the news. IG International's data shows that retail clients are mostly long on AUDUSD at 61%. This sentiment may be a contrarian indicator and could be used to be short rather than long, but that's not guaranteed. To recap, key price levels to watch are 0.6400 as resistance and 0.6200 as support. A break above 0.6400 could signal further upside, possibly testing 0.6687 in the longer term. But a failure to break this resistance could lead to a decline towards 0.6200 or even 0.5913. The RBA's May meeting and upcoming economic data will be crucial in determining the direction of AUDUSD. The slight bullish upside pressure is what I believe is most likely. Thanks for tuning in to Explain the Charts.